Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. Nicholas Smith joins us with Brydge Keyboards. Welcome to the show, sir. Great to have you.
Thanks, Joe.
Absolutely.
Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to have you here. And we're happy that you're in town. Anytime we've got entrepreneurs around us, Chelsea and I celebrate that quite a little bit. We think, people who go out there and try something like that, anything new, is exciting. And especially the area you got into, keyboards for devices, is a tough market.
Very tough.
What made you decide to do that?
Sort of just the way it all came together. I wasn't actually had anything to do with consumer electronics 3 or 4 years ago when I was in Korea. I used to work for Adobe, and I was in Korea and saw an iPad that had an aluminium keyboard tied to it, and that just made sense to me. So I tried to buy one and couldn't, thinking that the gadgets are all over Korea, couldn't get it, and ended up finding out this thing was a Kickstarter project. And in 2012, turns out Brydge was one of the most successful Kickstarter projects. They raised $787,000, did really, really well. But it was after that they didn't really have the focus on building the business out, and that's where I started to take a lot of interest in it. So
is that right? So were they kind of floundering a little bit then? Or were they going to make it? I mean, were they to the point where they at least going to make back, or give back to the people it gave to them?
Everyone got their keyboards, and they did really well. They delivered on their promise, which is great.
That's the part that matters.
Exactly, but it was post that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they had the vision to drive the business where the true potential was. And that's where I tried to buy a keyboard, living in Singapore at the time, and couldn't. So my wife, my mate, and I ended up buying a couple of hundred of them, stuck them in the spare bathroom, and sold them all around Southeast Asia through a website.
Really?
And that's where it started.
That's kind of odd. That was not the typical story for something like this.
No. So fast forward, we had it as a part-time business, and we launched this particular keyboard here, and then all of a sudden things have taken off, and it sort of got us to the point where we needed to go full-time and really focus on the opportunity that it was.
Well, we'll get some close-ups here of this in just a moment. It is, I got to say, different than any other keyboard I've seen. Very. As you said, first of all, it's aluminum, or as you say, aluminium. I prefer aluminium. Sounds cooler.
It rolls off the tongue sweetly.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
But this is the fixture in which this hooks to your iPad, much different than what I've seen elsewhere. Most of the others are just resting in a slot.
It is.
This is connected.
So what we've tried to do is literally build the other half of the iPad. So when you put the two together, it really is the perfect match.
It's amazing.
And when you look at the different colours of the iPad now, we've got silver, space grey and gold. That's what we've done. So we've matched it perfectly. It
looks like you just came right out of an Apple factory.
Exactly.
Which is, I mean, I got to say, impressive that you were able to come up with something that's that fitting to the device.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole idea of it is that if you do actually want to be able to use your iPad, it's to complement the experience. Wow. It's not to detract away from it. It's not sitting in a really ugly plastic shell, or when you pick up the iPad, if you're sitting in coach and you've got your meal coming to you and you need to actually move your work, all of a sudden you just pick it up and away you go.
That's
so it's really, really strong.
This hinge, I got to say, probably the real critical part of this, just from the sake of the fact that it's got to be really nice and tight. It's got to be strong.
But flexible.
And flexible. I'm really impressed. This is, the hinge is the part that I'm kind of shocked by. This is the pin in this hinge has got to be what, it's like almost a quarter inch, it seems like.
It is very, very strong.
Yeah, it's huge.
So the thing with all the keyboards is that they fit everything. So we've got a keyboard for the iPad Mini 1, 2 and 3. We've got a keyboard for the iPad Mini 4.
Wow.
This particular keyboard is really unique in a sense that it fits the iPad Air, the iPad Air 2 and the new Pro 9.7.
Wow.
And then we've got this Pro. Big guy. So this is just about to start shipping in about 2.5, 3 weeks' time. This is something that we've probably taken a little longer than we'd like to have.
But you got it right.
But we've got it right. It really is the other half to the iPad Pro, and what we've tried to do is just create a seamless experience from MacBook to iPad, and as you can see, that really is very much a MacBook Air-like experience.
Really, I gotta say, the keyboard feels like my typical Apple keyboard, same feel and look to that. This is really impressive. Wow. Now, talk to me about your move to Park City. You guys are here now. You could have gone just about anywhere, and I would have supposed Silicon Valley would seem like a good choice. The Bay Area, somewhere like that. But you came to Park City. What made you come here?
Look, as you say, we could have been in the Bay Area. We could have been on the East Coast, but ultimately, I've got a young family. We wanted to be in a place that can give us a great lifestyle, but really get access to awesome talent. And that's what we've done. We've now, we're from Prospector Avenue. We're actually in Skullcandy's old office. So there's hopefully some good juju there that will come through with that. But we've got a team.
Good juju, yeah, that's good.
Exactly. So we've now got 10 people working for us. Just a fantastic group of guys and girls, and who are really passionate and really well experienced. We've sort of found that there's an awful lot of highly skilled and experienced people living here at Park City for that same reason. They love the lifestyle. So it's sort of come together really, really nicely for us.
Indeed. Well, welcome. It's good having you here. This is terrific stuff. Now, manufacturing-wise, this is manufactured in China.
It is. It is. So I spend half the time there at the moment.
A little different than normal. And a lot of people just go over to China. They find a place that can do it. They hire them to do the work. They never go back, and you never know what you're getting. And it's kind of always a little sketchy, and the next thing you know, you're being brought in because there's lead paint.
Yeah.
Right? So
you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. So this is entirely different. Because you worked in Asia, you already made some contacts. You actually went in there and put together your own production staff.
But more or less, yeah. So the fact is that we want to build a premium brand.
Yeah.
And if your products don't stand up to that, and the fact is that we're building a premium product for an iPad. Let's face it, it's probably the best built device on the planet. It's phenomenal. So we need to make sure that we need to make sure that we really do produce a great product to as high standards as we can get with our budget. So as a result, we've got our own management facility sitting on top of a factory in Shenzhen where we produce the final product.
Well, I got to say, look at this. It's incredible. I'm super impressed, I got to say. And we see a lot of devices here, a lot of gadgets, and this is just, top of the line, everything from the packaging on out. What does it feel like to be, right in that sweet spot right now of production and coming up with your thing and moving forward with it? It's got to be kind of exciting.
It's a pretty amazing feeling when you take a little concept and see that concept develop into a product that all of a sudden literally thousands of people have purchased.
Right. Have you seen one out there when you didn't expect it yet?
I have. So first of all, the amount of times that myself and our staff get stopped on planes or at the airport saying, "What's that?" In fact, we had someone stopped at Salt Lake Airport a couple of days ago twice because of this one, saying, "Actually, what MacBook's that?" And it's not.
Right.
It's an iPad.
Not a MacBook.
But it is funny when you see someone sitting in a cafe or something like that, typing away, and you go, "Hey, that's ours. That's really, really cool."
Do you ever tell them?
Occasionally, yeah. It's like, hey, that's a good deal. That's a great little product there.
Yeah, reassure the sale.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. You made the right choice.
This is awesome. Now, you guys are doing something pretty cool. I got to thank you for this, giving our viewers an awesome deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, so what is that?
So, we've only been in Park City for 5 months now. So we're newbies, and we want to make sure that everyone knows about us, is aware of what we're doing and so on, because we really want to embrace the community and get involved. So we're offering a 25% discount on all orders through our website, bridgekeyboards.com, and that's simply through a promo code called Park City TV.
Excellent. So you just put that in on the website. And
away you go.
Where can we go? The website to look at more of this. I think we're going to pull up a little on the screen here too, to give you an idea of what the website looks like. What's the web address?
It's just bridgekeyboards.com.
Okay.
And that's Brydge with a Y.
Right.
Not I.
Yes.
Y.
With a Y.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it forms a nice Y.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of stuff. This is the most impressive, best one I've seen as far as quality of build. It's really impressive.
Great.
So good
Thank
work.
You.
I'm excited for you guys in the future. You're gonna be right alongside us in the parade, 4th of July or something.
Yeah,
you guys
hopefully.
Gonna jump in with all 4 feet here.
Hopefully, all 10 of us.
Indeed.
Dive in.
We've got the website pulled up right now, as you can see the product there. 25% to our viewers. That is really a great deal. 25% off. Thank you for
Absolutely.
that.
Pleasure.
Thanks for being here and sharing your story with us as well. It's really tremendous to get to meet you guys and see what you're doing. And of course, I know this is going to be long expected and excited coming out with the one for the Pro.
Yeah, we're anxiously waiting as well.
Yeah,
so.
that'll be great. It ships when?
It ships at the end of June.
At the end of June.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nicholas.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate
for being
it.
here. It's Brydge Keyboards. You just saw it here. I think, did we break it? We're the first person?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
That's the thing to say. Right here on Park City Television first. We got a lot more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show right after these messages.